Come on, guy. Got a bunch of rail blocks here. Bunch of rail blockers. Alright, what's up YouTube? DapperxDan here. Another beautiful day here in Colorado. And today is going to be my review of my Voss Dually 600 helmet. Their little dual sport helmet that they have. It's the one I'm wearing right now, actually. I think they have two different dual sport helmets, but this is the one that I thought looked better. The Dually 600. So the main reason I bought this helmet is because one of the colors, it matches my Supermoto exactly with the colors with the black and blue. And two, because it had the built-in sunglasses. So those are the two main reasons that I got this helmet. And I got a medium like I always wear. And the first little bit of gripe that I have is it's pretty tight on your head. Like, when you know, guys, when you put the helmet on, it like bends your ears down. And normally you can like kind of shimmy your head a little bit and get your ears back to normal. But this helmet is really tight. I always wear medium in every helmet, but this one is pretty small for some reason. So if you guys do try to purchase this helmet, I would recommend going one size up. It's pretty tight, and even I've had this this helmet 8 months later now. Even 8 months later, it's still tight on my head. So yeah, that's one downside of it. The helmet looks great. I love the sunglasses in it. Sunglasses are great. The little sweat toggle on the side of the head is a little bit hard to find sometimes for the sunglasses, but it's not bad. I just gotta remember it's going like forward and up and down. It's not going back and forth. But yeah, it's, other than being a little hard to find, it comes down pretty easily now. When I first got it, it was a little sticky. I paid $150 for this helmet. I originally had reached out to Voss actually and asked if they would like sponsor it, so they would just send it to me for free and then I would review it. But they did not. They said you have to have 1,000 subscribers for them to even consider it. So I'm about halfway there. So they chose not to. But they did give me a little bit of a percent off. I think it was like 5 or 10%, something like that. But yeah, including shipping, it was about the price of the helmet was anyway. So yeah, I paid $150 for this helmet, which is actually not too bad of a price. It was a good price point. It had all the features that I wanted. If I really wanted to, I could mount a Sena or some kind of Bluetooth on here. I just haven't yet. I need to buy another one. It does have a little bit of the ear cutouts for the speakers, but it's not as big as a normal helmet. So if I did get some kind of Sena, I would have to get like the thinner or smaller speakers for it, which are an option on most of them. And then I like the one thing I really like is the it doesn't have the normal strap, you know, where you gotta thread it through both rings. It it does have the, I don't know what it's called, but you like push it in inside the other one and like locks it in. If you guys go snowboarding, it's the same kind of strap they have on the boots. I do like that strap a lot. It works well. I've never had any issues with it. And yeah, that's another good thing I like about it. One thing I don't like is they kind of cheaped out a little bit on the actual materials they used. More expensive helmets, they'll use a lot of actual foam on the sides where your head, like for cushions. And this helmet does have foam that actually touches your skin, but behind that they have styrofoam, and the whole lining of the helmet is all styrofoam underneath like the foam cheek pads, and that's a pretty big negative in my book, a pretty big blow. I should go out around all these guys, but the light just turned green and this guy did not leave very much room. But yeah, I'll throw up a picture. Whenever you put it on, it kind of like comes undone a little bit, and you can see the styrofoam. Now, this guy must be going to the dump. That stinks. Yeah, we're gonna have to pass him. Can do 100. Oh yeah, that was in fifth too. We got a whole nother gear. This bike can totally do 100. One other thing that's a little bit of a down for this helmet is you guys can probably tell right now the wind noise is pretty bad. It does have a really big opening by your chin and no chin skirt at all. But yeah, the wind noise is kind of bad. It doesn't bother me too much though, because I'm kind of used to it. But yeah, wind noise is kind of bad, but it doesn't bother me too much. And it only has, on the entire helmet, it only has one vent, and that's right here on the front. There's your chin vent. The peak of the helmet covers the rest of it, so they didn't put any other vents on the helmet. So that kind of sucks. It does get a little hot sometimes, but I just crack the visor when that happens. But yeah, you guys, I'll throw up a picture of this styrofoam. Yeah, you can see when you're putting it on. Normally I'll hold the straps when I put it on and then slide it over my head. And when you do that, you can see the styrofoam that they used. It's just kind of, the build quality is kind of cheap in my opinion. But for the price point, it's a pretty good helmet. I've had, my very first helmet was like a $50 helmet, and that thing didn't even last me like 6 months before it fell apart. So yeah, for the price point, it's a decent helmet. I just think they could have upped the quality a little bit more. But yeah, you guys, that is my review of the Voss Dually 600 helmet. For the price point, it's a pretty good helmet. It's got a lot of good features, and it looks amazing. I love how it looks. Like all the angles on the peak and everything, it looks just so good. The colors match perfectly with my bike. But yeah, if you're going to get one of these helmets, I do recommend going a size up, because it's pretty tight on my head. And just know that they didn't use the best quality when they built it. But everything that touches your skin is fine. That's all cushioned, nice foam. Everything that touches your skin is fine, but the rest of the helmet with that styrofoam is not the best build quality. Ooh, I like that red and those black wheels. Oh my gosh, that looks good. Is that lowered too? That's got to be lowered. There's no way it's that low. My truck is way more wheel well clearance than that, so that's got to be lowered. That looks pretty good. I wanted that red, you guys, on my truck, but they didn't do the sport package with that red. Oh man, that looks good. I like it. Come on, guy. What do you think you're doing turning my lane? Anyway, guys, that's all I got for right now. Thanks for joining me on this review of the Voss helmet. If you liked today's video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button. And let me comment, let me know what you think. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching and have a good day. Later.